Continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Indianapolis. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Catch made there by Burks. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
12 yards.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Got it. Ready? Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Richardson operating from the pistol. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there.
He was defended by
and 3rd down coming up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Here's Richardson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10.
18, 5 in. Ready? Cowboy 80. Let go.
That'll shotgun. Richardson. That's caught. DJ Giddens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go!
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Stroud gonna throw right away. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Look the hot, look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. That's going to be fielded back at the 5. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the ready. Dragon 60. Here we go. Ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
They'll run with Giddens. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Okay, ready.
2nd and 10.
Nike, 18.
He'll get this out wide. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. Viking, 18.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Indianapolis.
A gain of 12 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Sheldon Rankins on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 20.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Here's a run. And he will score! DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indy. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0.
Texans nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
First carry for David Montgomery. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On the double. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for DJ.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Warriors. Mustang 19.
A second down throw for Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 12 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Go Street. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 9-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Press on it.
On the give, it's Giddens. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish finish off this drive with a touchdown.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Intended for Alan.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Let's go now.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 21, Texans nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
To start the drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 21.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this.
On the quick, right?
A second down throw for Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans get back in it. It is 21-7.
Texans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Hey! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Ready,
A
break.
good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
On play action, Richardson. The right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Trap 60. Let's go.
Now, Richardson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's into the end zone. What a response. David Njoku. Touchdown, Colts. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Makes the score.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride, be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
All right. 18. That's it.
Dell, the motion man. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 18. That's it. Uno. 11.
Here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing,
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. The Texans set to punt this one away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready, break. 18, 5 in. Here we go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
how often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Here we go. 79 Bronx. Cougar.
On second down, Richardson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Colts first down.
35-yard line.
Ready up. Head. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of a shotgun. Richardson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
Left side is caught by Warren. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Ready, ready.
On the ground, it's Giddens. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one brought in by Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Yards. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 8. Ready?
Richardson to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready?
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go.
On the play action. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Big Rover Stewart getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one.
defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How